Once upon a time, in a small town nestled between rolling hills and whispering trees, there lived a boy named Jake. He wasn't the tallest, fastest, or strongest, but he had a heart that burned with the fire of determination. His dream? To become the greatest football player the world had ever seen. From the moment he could walk, Jake had a football at his feet. His backyard was his training ground, where he'd spend hours dribbling, passing, and shooting. His parents would watch with pride as he chased after his dreams with relentless enthusiasm. As Jake grew older, he faced challenges that threatened to dim his passion. Some said he was too small to make it big, others mocked his dreams as mere fantasies. But Jake refused to listen to the doubters. Instead, he let their words fuel his determination to prove them wrong. With every setback, Jake found a way to bounce back stronger. When he didn't make the cut for the school team, he practiced twice as hard. When injuries sidelined him, he used that time to study the game, learning about tactics and strategy. His perseverance caught the attention of Coach Thompson, a wise old mentor who saw potential in Jake that others overlooked. Under Coach Thompson's guidance, Jake honed his skills and developed a deeper understanding of the game. But the road to success was paved with obstacles. Injuries, defeats, and moments of self-doubt tested Jake's resolve. Yet, every time he fell, he rose again, refusing to let failure define him. Finally, the day of the championship arrived. Jake's team faced off against their toughest rivals, a powerhouse squad that seemed unbeatable. The odds were stacked against them, but Jake refused to give in to doubt. As the final whistle blew, the score was tied, and the game went into overtime. With minutes left on the clock, Jake found himself with the ball at his feet. In that moment, everything faded away, the doubts, the fears, the pressure. All that mattered was the game, the ball, and the goal. With a burst of speed, Jake dribbled past defenders, his heart pounding in his chest. He could hear the roar of the crowd, feel the turf beneath his cleats. And then, in the blink of an eye, he saw his opportunity. With a swift kick, Jake sent the ball soaring through the air, past the outstretched arms of the goalkeeper, and into the back of the net. The stadium erupted in cheers as Jake was lifted onto the shoulders of his teammates, a champion at last. But for Jake, the real victory wasn't in the trophy or the accolades, it was in the journey itself. The countless hours of practice, the setbacks and struggles, the moments of triumph and defeat, all had shaped him into the player and the person he had become. As he stood on that field, basking in the glow of victory, Jake knew that his journey was far from over. There would be more challenges to face, more obstacles to overcome. But armed with the lessons he had learned and the fire that burned within him, he was ready to face whatever came his way. For Jake was not just a football player, he was a champion, in heart and in spirit. And nothing could ever take that away from him.